Hey guys, it's JD and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of Vampyr. I must say that I really enjoyed playing the first part, and regardless of how good the video does, I decided to come back for a second part. Basically, I'm recording this back to back. Yeah, I must say I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys for your support, hoping that all of you are in good health and staying safe. Let's go, let's do it. So we have just came to the hospital. We've been offered a job in the hospital, the night shift, and now we need to enter the Pembroke Hospital.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Yeah, so I have to take a different route.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that!
What the?
It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Be more polite, man.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. 500 XP, not bad. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press L1 to mesmerize Clay. So now he will follow us wherever.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Somewhere. This is good, probably. And then. Okay, we have to. Press X to embrace Clay or circle to release. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you.
50 shillings.
Kill you. I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer from the action I just taken. Okay, obviously he will tear now, right? 50 shillings, guys. 2 springs.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
We still need to get to the hospital. So let's check this out. Aluminium powder. Okay, this is the hospital. I always, when I play such games, right? Games that takes us into the past, but they're based on not a real story, but the real reality of how they lived back then. It always like gets me thinking a bit. You know how difficult it must have been for them.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Okay, nurse.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid.
Thank you.
Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How is Mr.
And
Hampton?
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Cool.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
So my room is on the first floor. Last room on the left. Let's have a quick look behind here. You never know what one might find, but not in this case. Hey, man.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's
Shit.
quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay. This is the guy we're gonna spend our shillings with.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Well, if he was attacked, if he was attacked, I guess.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Let's trade. Let's see what he has.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
We have 76 shillings. Can we? You can only upgrade your weapons using a hideout's workbench. That's fine. But can we buy it? It says details. Do we own it already? Don't think we own a shotgun. No, so why can't I?
Good evening.
Why can't I buy it?
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, I can sell as well. The watch, wedding ring for 17. No, I'm gonna sell, man. Okay, but I want to buy your gun. Why wouldn't it let me do it? We can buy bullets. Let's buy bullets. Multiple bullets. Only two. Shotgun shells. Now, just a sec. Because I want to upgrade my gun. Let me check what do we need to upgrade the gun. To level it up, we need 3 common trigger parts. That's all we need, 3 common trigger parts. Do you have them? Hey, come here.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
He has only one. Might as well buy it. And this won't let me buy it. Okay, so I guess that's it. Common trigger parts. Tiny common handle parts. Aluminium powder. Shard. Grease. Screws. I guess I'm fine. See you later, Milton. So, take me to hospital, find your office in the 2nd floor. And then we need to retrieve Milton's wallet. I'm not gonna talk to each and every nurse because we're gonna spend the whole episode talking.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
We haven't even seen it yet. So our office should be somewhere back here. Yes.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows.
Big room.
A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah. Article on econs. Glass veil.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
This is our bed. Refill all. What does this mean? There is a crafting bench. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so we have on a workbench you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades. So this is the blood sample of William Bishop. Which we crafted into serums. Then we need to find a treatment for fatigue, for anemia, and for sepsis.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time.
Now, as in XP, we have 1675. I want to... we can improve the bite. We can improve the body by increasing our health and increase stamina. Blood capacity or more weapons. I would say increase health. Which doesn't really cost much. Increase your health. Can we? Yes. Okay, so we are now level 2. We still have some XP. Maybe increase our bite. Faster regeneration. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. Oh, this is good. Let's do this. Okay, good. Now, can we improve on this? We haven't got enough XP. What else? What else? What else? Blood capacity, big thirst. Increase your blood absorption when using bite in combat. This might be something. Okay, I think we're good for now. And this costs money. Yeah, we're good for now. Let's confirm and off to sleep. Major district events. Every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. There's a lot to be taken care of, guys, in this game.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Right, for a second I thought she turned.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Okay, so enter the old morgue. It's the main mission, I guess, and then enter the backyard garden to find the wallet, Milton's wallet. So probably it's gonna be on the way. We have to go through the garden, probably. I don't know. I'm guessing, just guessing. Okay, so hey, mister.
It's locked.
Let's have a chat with this doc.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Okay, I think in this game it's important that you speak to everyone, because you need to know what's going around, and
How did you get this job? After I left the army,
because of the citizen.
I
map
worked
as well.
as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Have we met before?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Exactly.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh, yes, she is. Okay, let's see what you've
Please
got.
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Let's see. Codeine is a strong analgesic and antitussive drug often used to ease pain and coughing. Opium, an enigmatic formula. Do we need these? I mean, this costs 70 shillings. I feel like I need to buy it.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
Now shut up. Thank you for your service. Off we go. Basically, we spent all our money on this guy. This is still the hosp, I think, yeah?
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
This is another entrance to the hospital. Is this the back garden? No.
Skal voices in the garden.
This is it, I
I
guess.
should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Bullets and shotgun shells. Okay, so this is the garden. Now, we either find the wallet on the floor somewhere, or we need to fight someone who has it. Probably the second option would be the most viable option since he was attacked. Okay, there's a desert skull. Actually, yeah, he's level 7 and we're level 6, so we need to pay attention. There's two of them. Hey, man. Okay. Oh. Where did you come from, you? Okay, I love the combat, guys. I really do love the combat. It's so smooth. Water stirred the blood sample. There's something else, hang on. Water stirred the blood sample, so there's two. This guy is not carrying anything. We need to find the wallet though. They were munching on something. What's this? Photography in a wallet. A photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. Pippa? Pippa is the... Isn't she the nurse? I think she is, guys. Ooh, they're having an affair. Okay. Well, they're not having an affair, it's just they're a couple. Congratulations to them, then. Let me just have a quick look around. Because now we need more shillings if we need to buy bullets and stuff. Lead stick, which is fine. I think we're close to the entrance. Let's see. Here we go. The old morgue. I am sure this place is gonna be infested with infected people. Glass vial. Oh, shit. Okay, so we have various locations where we need to go. We need to go downstairs and upstairs. Obviously, I'm as curious as a cat, but... So I will explore, and I will engage in unnecessary fights, probably. Let's have a look. Pretty dark. I'm surprised we haven't met anyone yet. Is that money? Yep. 5 shillings. Yeah. Off we go. Let's see if we can stun him. Oh shit!
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Cigarette case. Monies? Have we found what we were looking for? I think we did. Bullets and shotgun shells. Store is
It's
locked.
locked.
Can we like... No. I thought we could break it. Now there was a room here, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me for the cough. Okay, so we took what we were looking for, but there's something else here.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Bottles of alcohol. Guess it's oh shit. Come on. We need some blood, guys. Let's go upstairs. Water-rich blood sample. There's only one room. Well, one door. Anyway, we need to go to the basement. What the fuck was that? Oh shit, this place is swarming with infected people. And we need blood.
These Skals feed from corpses and the husks of animals. And blood.
Oh shit. Come on. Bullets. Shotgun shells. Now, where is the... I just want to get what we need from here and get the fuck out. Because I'm not liking this place and it's giving me the creeps. Okay. First tartrate and quinine. Quinine. Where is the medicine? Whatever we need. Come on. More. There's more. Okay. There's two doors. We need to go there, but again, curiosity is what killed the cat. And probably it's what's gonna kill me. Glass vial. Is that me? Yeah, okay.
It's locked, all right.
How can I... Listen knife. You've just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and directly absorbs blood. I prefer my gun. Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Press to open and local investigations menu. We'll have a look at it later. We have to do it now. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by district. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with the square button, then access to your map to locate the area to explore.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Reopened?
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
How can you see that, man?
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Tippett. Okay, so there's plenty to do in this game, guys. Plenty to do.
It's locked.
Let's go down here. Now, this is where we were. This is where we need to go. Let's change this into the gun. We haven't got any bullets. Shit. The Liston life absorbs 3 blood. And this takes a stun. I prefer stun, to be honest, at the moment. Let's go. It's a boss fight? Oh, shit. There's 2 of them? Move, move, move! Holy crap. So you're fighting 2, but actually you're hurting 1. Is that they take the same damage? This is confusing, guys. Move, 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 move. Move. Shit. Come on, we're about to kill them. Okay.
These Skals can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
This is what we came for.
Hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, so now we have all the medicines needed. Well, components needed. So we need to return A, the wallet to Milton. And B, give the necessary medicine to the nurse, I guess, right? Or maybe we need to craft it before, I don't know. Let's get out of here. The sooner the better, man. Oh shit. Okay, that went well. That went pretty well. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Whew. Must say that I must have said it quite a few times, but this game is great, man. This game is great. Where was I when it was first released? 2018. Where was I? Okay, so now we need to return back to the hospital, right? Which is this way. But we got everything we needed, including the wallet for Milton. So that's good. Let's hurry back home. Who's this guy? Is this guy the guy we need to talk?
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Ah, Dr. Tippett, we need to have
a
word.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
If she were a man.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Personal questions. Yeah.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Medical checkup.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Okay, so Dr. Corcoran Tippett. Corcoran is convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Medical error cost Mr. Connors his life. Social care Gwyneth. Okay. Goodbye, man.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Where is Milton? Milton, you should be somewhere.
Surely I can endure.
He's in the hospital, maybe? Small bottle. Milton, my friend. Let's go and let's go in the room. See, it's very important to talk to everyone because the investigations you need to do on basically everyone you meet. And by interrogating people and talking to them, you'll get new clues and stuff. What's this? A used hacksaw. Elwood's medical file. So, let's go to the crafting bench first. Now, this is treatment for fatigue. That's what we need. Glass vial, quinine. Okay, now water-rich blood sample. We've put to analyze an enigmatic formula. Analyze. Now, what's this? Treatment for cold. Okay, so this is cool, man. This is really cool. So now I think we need to give We haven't got enough items to do this, but I think, yeah, we've crafted the treatment. We need to give it to the nurse now. No, we need to find the nurse, man. Only God where the nurse is now, because this hospital is huge.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Let's see if we can make her remember.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want.
Enemies?
As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
New investigation.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
You got a hint.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reid. Blood is the only drug I need.
It's quite healthy. She's stronger than I can mesmerize her. Social circle we don't know anything about. But anyway, let's find the nurse.
I'll leave you Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Is she the nurse? No. Is she the... I think she's the nurse.
Don't waste your time with me.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Disease decreases the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Treatment for fatigue. Okay.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Rightly so, if he has a sore throat.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
What the hell is going on? Okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor. What a blunder.
Let's see if we can find
Sure we're making a difference.
Milton. And then we go to the Dr. Swansea. Milton, my man, I've got your wallet. Oh, here you are, Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody's as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Have we spoken to Pippa, though?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. but we support each other.
Just let them
That's
be,
all
man.
that matters.
We need to talk to Pippa, though.
Goodbye, Milton.
Not today. Now, Edgar Swansea.
Another night of the glorious battalion.
Off we go. This will be the last thing we do in this episode because it's over an hour already. But then we need to find Pippa Hawkins. I want to go and investigate more that storyline there. I believe his office was somewhere here, right? Where was his office? This one? Swansea. I've been to Swansea.
Please, Jonathan.
Beautiful place.
Come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Second time he said this phrase.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
This is not amusing.
Thank you. But I'd rather you didn't speak so lightly about my condition. There is nothing I find amusing about this situation.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay, let's end this episode here, guys. And definitely I'm coming back because I'm really enjoying this game, guys. So, and hopefully you are enjoying it too. So if you are enjoying it and you would like to see more of this game, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Jerry, and until next time, stay safe. Bye bye.